Chapter 5, Advanced Features of MS Word 2010. In this chapter, we will study about advanced formatting options, line and paragraph spacing, decrease and increase indent, clear formatting, drop cap, header and footer, thesaurus, spell check, set language. Quick introduction. In Class 4, we learnt about various formatting tools in MS Word. In this chapter, you will learn about advanced formatting options to make your document look professional and flawless. Paragraph formatting. A document consists of various paragraphs. We must follow a uniform appearance for all the new paragraphs in a document. This includes ensuring that there is equal space between all lines and also between all paragraphs. This also includes the indent of the paragraph from the margin. We can easily adjust all these settings using proper tools in MS Word. Line and paragraph spacing. With the help of this feature, we can adjust the spacing between lines in a document. The distance between two lines can be increased or decreased. We can decide how apart the lines should be from each other. You are already familiar with the paragraph group in Home tab. This is Line and Paragraph Spacing tool. Step to use line spacing. Step 1. Select the lines or simply bring the cursor to which you wish to apply the change. Step 2. Click on Line and Paragraph Spacing button. Step 3. Select the appropriate spacing. The change will be applied immediately. Step 4. By using paragraph spacing, we can either add space before a paragraph or after a paragraph. Steps to use paragraph spacing. Step 1. Select the paragraph or simply bring the cursor to which you wish to apply the change. Step 2. Click on Line and Paragraph Spacing button. Step 3. Select one of the options, add space before paragraph or add space after paragraph. The change will be applied immediately. Step 4. Once we use any of these two options on a particular paragraph and try to use this tool again, you will see that the option has changed. Increase or decrease indent. You must have seen the margin on the left side of each page in your notebook. We usually write along this margin. Sometimes to start a new paragraph, we move away from the margin. The beginning of text away from the margin as compared to the remaining text is called indent. Increase indent and decrease indent tools in the paragraph group of Home tab help us to increase or decrease the indent of paragraphs with the click of a button. Decrease indent, increase indent. Steps to use increase or decrease indent. Step 1. Place the cursor just before the paragraph for which indent has to be increased. Step 2. Click on Increase Indent button. Step 3. Press the button again to increase the indent further. Step 4. To decrease indent, place the cursor just before the paragraph for which indent has to be decreased. Step 5. Click on Decrease Indent button. To specify the exact measurement of paragraph indent, click on the small black arrow below the paragraph group to open Paragraph dialog box. Here, you can specify the indentation of paragraph in left or right window and then click on OK. You will see that you can also adjust line and paragraph spacing here. Clear formatting. This is a wonderful feature in MS Word. It clears all the applied formatting from the selected text and leaves plain text. Clear Formatting tool is situated in the Font group of the Home tab. Steps to use Clear Formatting tool. Step 1. Select text from which you want to clear formatting. Step 2. Click on Clear Formatting button. Drop cap. At the start of a chapter or a story, you must have sometimes noticed a large capital letter, much larger than the remaining text. Surely you would also like to try this effect in your documents. But how would you do this? There is a very simple way to do this with the click of a simple button. Drop cap tool creates a large capital letter at the beginning of a paragraph. When we use this tool, it enlarges the selected letter so that it drops down, covering next 2 to 3 lines. This attracts the reader and prompts him to read the document. Drop cap tool is situated in the text group of the Insert tab. Step to use Drop cap tool. Step 1. Select the letter or find word of the paragraph to which drop cap effect has to be applied. It is usually the very first para of a document. Step 2. Go to Insert tab. Step 3. In the text group, click on Drop cap. Step 4. Drop cap dialog box will appear. Step 5. Choose the position that is dropped or in margin. Step 6. Use drop cap options to make other changes such as font, number of lines to be dropped, and distance from text. Step 7. Click OK. Header and footer. A header and a footer are small pieces of content that may be text or graphic placed at the top and bottom margins of a document, respectively, and appear on all printed pages. It contains important information such as title, date, time, page number, name of author, important postscripts, etc. As the name suggests, header is added to the top of a page, while footer is added to the bottom of a page. For multi-page documents, it is possible to specify a different header and footer for odd and even pages. Header and footer option can be found in the Header and Footer group of the Insert tab. Steps to insert header and footer. Step 1. Go to Insert tab. Step 2. In the Header and Footer group, click on the option Header or Footer. Step 3. A drop-down gallery with various types of headers or footers opens. Step 4. Choose the preferred theme by clicking on it. Step 5. The header or footer area opens. Edit header, edit footer. Step 6. Type desired text in this area. Step 7. Double-click anywhere in the document to return to your document. Edit, remove header footer. You can also make changes to the contents of header or footer. You may also choose to entirely remove the header or footer. Steps to do so are as follows. Steps to edit or remove header and footer. Step 1. Go to Insert tab. Step 2. In the header and footer group, click on the option Header or Footer. Step 3. The drop-down gallery opens. At the bottom of the gallery, click on the option Edit Header or Edit Footer. Step 4. The header or footer area will open and cursor will start blinking there. Make the desired changes. Step 5. Double-click outside the header or footer to return to the document. Step 6. To remove header or footer, select the option Remove Header or Remove Footer from the gallery. Step 7. Header or footer will be removed. Spelling and grammar. We all make mistakes while writing or typing a document. We usually revise or go through the entire document again in order to point out mistakes and correct them. For a large document, it can be very difficult and time-consuming exercise. Moreover, you may not even be familiar with some of the errors that you have made. Spelling and grammar feature in MS Word 2010 not only finds spelling mistakes and grammatical errors in a document, but also helps you to correct them. In this way, you get error-free documents. You can find spelling and grammar option in the proofing group of the Review tab. Spelling and grammar check button is also located on the Quick Access toolbar. If you do not see spelling and grammar button in the Quick Access toolbar, use Customize Quick Access toolbar option to add it to Quick Access toolbar. Click on Customize arrow and from the list that appears, click on Spelling and Grammar to put a tick mark against it. It will be added to Quick Access toolbar. Steps to use spelling and grammar feature. Step 1. Click in any part of the document for which spellings and grammar have to be checked. Step 2. Click on Review tab. In the proofing group, click on Spelling and Grammar button or on Quick Access toolbar. Spelling and Grammar window opens. Step 3. Select from one of the suggestions and click Change or click Autocorrect to correct the highlighted errors. You can also select Ignore option and the check automatically moves to the next error. Step 4. After MS Word has carried out spell check for the entire document, a dialog box will appear. Select Yes if spelling and grammar check is complete for that document. Else, click No. Do it yourself. As you type in MS Word 2010, it points out all spelling and grammar errors by default. Notice a curly red line under spelling errors and a curly green line below grammatical errors. Thesaurus. Thesaurus is a collection of words and their synonyms. When we are unable to find a proper word, we refer to the thesaurus. MS Word 2010 has a built-in thesaurus that helps us to replace a word with its synonym. You can find thesaurus option in the proofing group of the Review tab. Steps to use thesaurus feature. Step 1. Select the word for which you want to look up a synonym. Step 2. Click on Review tab. In the proofing group, click on Thesaurus option. Step 3. Research pane opens on the right side of the page. Step 4. Select the synonym that is most appropriate and right-click on it. You will see 3 options. Step 5. Click on Insert option. The word will replace the original word. Alternatively, there is a much simpler way to use thesaurus option. Step 1. Simply right-click on the word. A pop-up menu appears. Step 2. Click on Synonyms. A list of synonyms for that word appears. Step 3. Scroll to the bottom of the list and select Thesaurus option. Step 4. You will find the same research pane on the right side of the window. Step 5. Now repeat steps 4 and 5 above. Set language. We work on MS Word 2010 in the English language, but it has the option of choosing other languages as well. The selected language is used to type documents as well as display instructions and menus in that language. We use language option for this purpose. But did you know that MS Word also enables you to set a different language to work in and a different one for display? It is a very useful feature. You can find language option in language group of the review tab. Fact file. The plural of thesaurus is thesauri or thesauruses. Steps to set language. Step 1. Click on Review tab. In the language group, click on Language. 2 options appear. Step 2. Select Set Proofing Language. Language task pane appears. Scroll down to see the various languages. Step 3. Choose the desired language and click OK. This is the language that will be used for checking the spelling and grammar of your document. Step 4. Click again on Language button and select the second option. Language Preferences Word Options window opens. Here you can select the display language, editing language, screen top language, and help language. Click OK after making all these selections. Summary. We can adjust the spacing between lines and paragraphs in a document. The beginning of text away from the margin as compared to the remaining text is called indent. Increase indent and decrease indent tools in the paragraph group of Home tab help to increase or decrease indent. Drop cap tool creates a large capital letter at the beginning of a paragraph. A header and footer is a small piece of content that is text or graphic that is placed at the top and bottom margins of a document respectively and appears on all printed pages. Spelling and grammar feature in MS Word 2010 not only finds spelling mistakes and grammatical errors in a document, but also helps you to correct them. Thesaurus is a collection of words and their synonyms. We work on MS Word 2010 in English language, but it has the option of choosing other languages as well. We use language option for this purpose.